because realistically, man, like there is so many layers of hip hop in Australia that is absolutely ridiculous. And being like, you know, a custodian in regards to history of the Brisbane scene, I've seen so many people come and go. Yeah, man, actually people come, go, come back, man.
For any up and coming artists that are out there, you know, all the new cats that are coming through, all the young cats that are coming through, is there any advice or anything you can give them to you know, along these travels?
Be open to new ideas, be open to test new waters, you know, put yourself in a whole nother mindset. Don't be afraid to jump up and grab that mic and give it a go. Like, one thing one of my good friends taught me was, you know, in order to be seen, you've got to be in the scene to be seen.
If we can build that bridge, instead of it being two separate cultures, it can be one big culture. Because we don't have that here. We have section, but we don't need that. You know, like we're at a time and place now where we need to come together as one.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy FOURSIX. We're here to get the 411 on your man Enzie.
Yeah. Look for me, I'm that lost kid in his own home, trying to find his mind when he rhymes, spitting gold flows on another level.
What's up, bro?
Sure, what's up, my dude?
So how'd the name Enzie come about, man?
The name Enzie came about started probably maybe, I'm gonna say 3-4 years ago, when I used to have this name Incredible.
Incredible. Yeah, coming back to the home of the freeland. Do a track and I'm back to New Zealand. Incredibles going hard for days. You know they party hard up in Whangarei. Hey.
I was working with these guys, and they were like wanted to start up like this label, and then I was working for them for ages, and we made like this project, and then I stopped hearing from the people, and I had all this work with these artists, and then I had to start off fresh, so I had to figure out a new name. And then I was just gonna have the 2 letters like NZ.
Yeah, man.
But then I changed it because it just seemed too small, and I put like NZY, and I was like NZ like that. And then I was kicking it with my bros, and then I was like, how about this? And I was like ENZY. And I was still looking at it, and I was like, nah, it's too small.
So I think the first sort of clip I saw of you, man, you're wearing like a Bucky hat.
Yeah.
Sort of standing out on the street.
Yeah.
And I think you went. I don't know if it was that one or poetic. What is it?
Drug-induced poetry.
Drug-induced poetry, man.
Yeah. So now it's Enzie the one. Nails at last night's party. Cody's had some Christoph, and don't forget the Marley.
Was it that sort of set out the format from NZ, the transformation from NZ to Incredible to NZ? Was it that whole song?
It would be amongst those lines, yeah. Like it was definitely like a stage of growth, I guess.
No doubt.
Like, yeah, and I would say that drug-induced poetry did play some form of part of it, because even though Dip was that was worked on a while back, but I never recorded it just because I didn't feel like I was at the right mentality to get it down, and then you know, I just grew a bit, and then I was like, I think, you know, like I'm ready to lace that one, and it's one of my favorite songs, bro, like straight up.
What about rapping, man? How long have you been rapping for?
I've been rapping since 2012, so what's that, 5 years?
5 years now. Is that here in Australia? Were you rapping back home as well?
Nah, here in Australia, bro. I was just but like to be putting it in action, 2 years. Been out for 2 years, yeah.
Yeah. Was that with the recording?
With the recording, yeah.
Cool, man. So how long does it usually take you to write a song? You know, like, is it one of those things you'll sit down and just you can smash out a song in one day, or is it you like to spend a whole period of time on a song?
Oh, dude, fuck.
I know, man. Some of the bars, man, you spit out something like, I don't know, man. There's so much intricate sort of stages in your rhymes as well, man.
Yeah, well, like that style, like how it gets down, that's just all for the fun of it, you know, like just because it's fun for me, instead of just like going on the same like wave the whole way through. I like to fuck around, but
Like that little tap tap.
But when it comes to writing, it would firstly it would depend on the song, you know, like if it's something that's got a lot of meaning to it, it wouldn't take longer, it would take a lot quicker because I'm saying what I feel, so I don't need to change what I'm saying.
I think there's a lot to do with freestyles and rhythm as well, man. Freestyles come off the top of the dome. And don't get me wrong, like there's a lot of heart in freestyles, but when you're writing something down, it's definitely coming from the heart, am I right?
Yeah, for real.
No doubt. Is rapping sort of a side thing, or do you want to sort of can you see yourself pursuing it as full-time sort of thing, or where do you see yourself taking rapping in the future?
I feel like rap is definitely my full thing, but there's so much more that comes into how to say it, like being Enzie, I guess. You know what I mean? Like it's not like I just rap. Like I just because you know, like the people don't love me just because I rap. They love me because I do it all. Like, not that I do it all. Like I do it all, but it's just like there's a whole whole lot to it all there.
Definitely, and that I think it displays in a lot of your chats, your Snapchats, and a lot of your stuff you do on Facebook as well.
Sure.
Yeah. So, just going back to your songs, man, where do you get the inspiration for a lot of your songs? You know, like, take for instance your Stay High.
Enzie. Woo. Yeah. This be that shit that you bomb to. Hit the club too. But this be that shit that I blast when I'm driving and speeding and drinking and slipping and sliding. Emotions are hiding. Was born to start riots. I drunk way too much. Where the fuck is my lighter? If you don't know, then you ain't with the scheme. I am Enzie, straight from New Zealand. Home of the real. Home of the people who feel like I feel. Draw my pain through the bottle. Not thinking about tomorrow on my stomach cause I gotta stay.
Ooh. I think
it speaks for itself, but
yeah. With the inspiration of songs, it would come with past, present, and future. So, depending on the song, you know, it may have something that would connect to my past. It may have something that connects with my present, but it also may connect with my future. And I mean by like connecting with my future is like, you know, I may say some out of it things, but those aren't just exaggerations. Those are goals of mine, I guess. Yeah.
No doubt. So I think everyone wants to know where you're originally from, man.
It's Kōwhata. Where's
the Kōwhata?
That's it's outside of Huntley. You know where outside Huntley is? That's outside of Huntley. Yeah.
No doubt.
But I am from Wanganui. I lived in Wangas until I was like maybe like 11, 12 years old, and then I went up there. But like the years where I actually come to like know myself, definitely when I was in the 826 because. That shit was all fucked up.
And there's I think there was one song where you sort of mentioned Iamato, Mangry.
Yeah.
Spend a bit of time in Mangry as well.
The last thing you wanna do is make me angry. It's the boy from Whātapaka, Humato and Mangry.
That's my marae, bro. So, so we always go up there. See with my cousin when I was younger. Yeah, Nishi, either there or in Whātapaka. Yeah,
that's right. I did. Yeah, man, because I remember you portraying that in your lyrics as well. Has music always been a part of your life? Were you brought up in a musical family, or like you know?
Music's definitely been a part of my life, but nah, no one in my family is musical. It's just that since for as long as I can remember, is that like music is like I feel like you know, when I have nothing to say, music says the words for me. And that's why I listen to so much music, bro. I listen to music 24/7, and it's not because I enjoy the song. It's because the words resonate to however I'm feeling at the time.
No doubt. That's the shit. All right, man. What about if there's anyone in the world you could pick to do a collaboration with, who would it be?
Kanye West. Yeah.
So who got you into rapping, man? Was it a particular rapper? Was it a friend maybe, or was it a time?
It was a friend. It was straight up a friend, like 100, like fucking. Because I'd only written like 2 verses, like not even songs, 2 verses. Just fucking around in school, and then I seen my bro, and then I was rapping to him, and then he's like, "Come with me," and I met this girl. Her name's Casey Lawrence. I don't know if you know her, bro. But
man. She sounds nice.
I met her, and she's the one, man. She's the one who was like you can do something out of this, and she's the one who put me in a position where I could do something with it. and then and I just took it and ran with it, I guess.
Me?
Yeah.
Is Casey still around?
Yeah, she's still around. And I think I'm pretty sure she's got some shit on the way too. And not many people know about her, so that's what I can't wait for. I was like, like you guys love me, like you wait till you see who showed me the way. Like, yeah, she's amazing.
There's a song you did. I think it was Black Sunday. You did a collaboration with Mariko on that track.
Rico to the left.
The last thing you wanna do is make me angry. It's the boy from Far Topeka, I need Humato and Mangry.
Yeah, gang,
some bullshit.
Gangsta rap beside the whip like it's 96. And I swear the haters still won't love it.
So fuck him.
And Mariko from Decepticons, man, he has a big name. You know, he still is a big name back in New Zealand.
Yeah.
What was it like for you working with an artist like him? You know, sort of coming up on their track, Black Sunday.
Well, off the top, like it was crazy, like like straight up. But the song itself, Black Sunday, I had written before I even met Rex.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
he came out with the album or song White Sunday.
Yeah, his album's White Sunday too.
Album White Sunday.
Because I didn't even have a name for the song. I was just like,
right.
I was like, gee, I've got this idea for this song, and I rapped it to him, and I just rapped it to him there on the spot, and he was like, oh, that's nice. And I was like, you keen to jump on it, bro? And he was like, nah. And he's like, you got it, bro? And I was like, sweet as in. And then time went by, and then thought I'd ask him again. I asked him, and he said he was down. And then so I sent it through, and then maybe a couple of weeks later, I was on the piss, and he was like, check your emails. And then I was like, real? And he's like, yeah. And then I was like, everyone shut the fuck up.
So did you have the beat already set up for it?
I had it all good to go. Yeah. Just had to put in this verse.
Man.
And yeah. And then I was just like, everyone shut the fuck up. And I played it, and then when I heard it, I was just like, whoa. Like nice. It was like it wasn't you know, it wasn't just some giveaway verse, you know. It's not like, oh yeah, let's just write up dish up something like he really gave me a good write, and I was just like.
So did he sit down straight away? He pulled out a pen and paper and just.
I don't know how he went about it, but fuck, he delivered. I was like, yeah. And then I was like, you mind if I call it Black Sunday, bro? And he was like, go for it. I was like, sure.
Yeah. Have you got anything to for up and coming artists like young cats that are coming up? Anything for them to sort of keep their mind steady and focus on? You know, any suggestions for them, or
straight up.
You say to them?
Straight up, I'll tell you to like 100 mind, body, and soul to be your fucking self. Like that's it. If you're yourself, mind, body, and soul, then ain't nobody can tell you shit. Like that's it. Like you can say and do whatever you want because you have done what your mind, body, and soul made you do. You may be wrong, you may be right, and that's what living and learning is for. That's it.
That's words of wisdom right there as well.
That's crucial, man. Because I see people get so upset, man. Like people who aren't even rappers, you know.
Yeah.
And it's just like that's just what I tell them, you know. It's just to like you need to be yourself to the highest.
We haven't sort of set out too much on questions, but we have come to a sort of a segment in the interview where we call it just the top 10 random questions. So we're gonna hit you hard and fast with a couple of questions.
All right, let's go.
Biggie or Pop?
Biggie.
Favorite artist of all time, any genre?
Travis Scott.
Ooh. Favorite movie of all time?
The Little Dinosaur. Oh, The Good Dinosaur.
Oh yeah, it's not bad. Favorite food?
Oh, fuck. Kinners.
Ooh. Favorite song?
90210 from Travis Scott.
Chuck Taylors or Nikes?
Chucks.
Bears or Top Shelf?
Bears.
Rugby or league?
Ruggers.
Clubbing or house parties?
House parties.
Nice. If you could go anywhere, any holiday destination in the world, where would it be?
Canada.
Canada. Oh yeah. Thanks, brother.
All good, my man. All good.
And that's as simple as that.
Sweet ass.
Yeah. Nice.
They say distance makes the heart grow fonder, but tell me how though? I'm distant from the world and I'm still living without those. The government is crooked and the media is our only truth. Fuck that shit, I'm living proof. I sat back and watched this shit way too long. Fuckers, they feeding us. Not one for speaking up, but right now they needing us. Families hurting, trying to survive, banging 9 to 5 to a 5 to 9, and that's a 20 for life, man, that's fucked.
Yeah, that's fucked. And if they ain't mahi hard, then they keep that get tucked. We either act up or act out. Sit down or stand proud. Life of a Modi boy, 16 and blacked out. Yeah, our only options getting smaller. Ain't no Trump and ENZ, but we still living in borders. So be cautious on my brothers. Spread the love to one another, cause it's us against the world. But fuck the world until I'm gone, as I'm gone.
ENZ, no doubt.